The original Season 6 from back in 2018 was packed with Halloween vibes, Kevin the Cube, and the classic Jubilation emote. But fast forward 7 years later, and the launch of OG Season 6 has been anything but charming. From game-breaking glitches to a forgotten trailer, and even a full-blown apology from Epic, this season is off to a rough start. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking it all down, and by the end, figure out which path Season 6, and OG as a whole, is heading toward. One of redemption or continued disappointment. So sit back, grab a Shirley Temple, and let's get into it. Before we dive right in, I think it's important to understand just what kind of legacy OG Season 6 is trying to live up to. Back in 2018, Season 6 came out firing on all cylinders. The Halloween theme was everywhere, the skies grew darker, haunted decorations filled the map, and Kevin the Cube's floating island hovered ominously over Loot Lake, eventually setting the stage for another Fortnite live event masterclass. The loot pool introduced some seriously iconic weapons that completely shifted how the game was played. The heavy sniper brought insane power to long-range fights, shadow stones added a stealthy and mysterious twist to mobility, and the introduction of flying quad crashers turned Fortnite into pure playground chaos. People were launching themselves across the map in the most ridiculous ways imaginable. And then of course came the creators who made this era truly special. C-Day, Fearless, Ninja, and so many others turned every update and random in-game moment into viral gold. Their energy, combined with Fortnite's constant surprises, made Season 6 feel alive in every way. So when Epic announced that OG Fortnite was returning and Season 6 was next in line, expectations weren't just high, they were skybase high. But as we'll see, expectations weren't exactly met. OG Season 6 already started on the wrong foot, mostly because there wasn't even a gameplay or cinematic trailer to pair with it. Honestly, I didn't even realize it had dropped until the morning of the 2nd, the actual day of its release. And from there were a bunch of smaller but really noticeable issues. Take the Shadow Stones for example. In this OG relaunch, they don't exactly work how they're supposed to, and instead, they give you some kind of nitro effect that completely ruins the whole stealth idea. And then the quad crashers, the vehicles that defined the original season, aren't even in the game. That's a huge miss for anyone hoping to relive the chaos and mobility that made the season so iconic. And if you're on console like me, you're greeted with entire fields of bushes that are completely glitched, clipping through terrain and covering areas they shouldn't. It's jarring, distracting, and takes away from the experience. And that's just scratching the surface. There are all sorts of other small bugs and issues that made it clear that this launch just wasn't polished. All of this adds up to one thing. What was supposed to be a nostalgic, flawless return for the fans quickly turned into frustration, confusion, and a ton of online chatter calling out Epic. The hype was sky high, but the reality so far had been messy enough that Epic should have stepped up, acknowledged the issues, and offered an official apology, which is exactly what they ended up doing. In a post on Fortnite BR and across social media, Epic made it clear, "We've seen your feedback coming in toward the end of OG Season 5, and Season 6 fell a bit short of the classic Fortnite experience we all remember." They admitted to their own mistakes, a rare moment of transparency in Fortnite's often chaotic update schedule. They're restoring storm behavior to match the original Season 6, adjusting shotgun swapping to bring back the feel of Devil Pump without breaking fights, and rebalancing key weapons like the minigun and pump shotgun so combat feels authentic again. The iconic quad crashers are even set to return next week, giving players the classic chaotic mobility. Epic also said they're addressing smaller, quality of life issues, fixing bugs like the hordes of bushes, and closely listening to the community to make Fortnite feel truly OG. It's clear they stumbled out of the gate, but now they're actively working to put the OG back in OG Season 6, and for the first time since launch, Fortnite OG feels like it's hearing the community, and trying to change for the better. So where does that leave OG Season 6? This was a season that has a legendary legacy. Kevin the Cube, Halloween vibes, and iconic weapons. But the 2025 relaunch got off to a rocky start. Missing trailers, glitches, broken mechanics, and absent features made the launch feel messy and incomplete. But Epic has finally acknowledged the mistakes and is actively working to fix them. With the storm rotations, weapon balancing, returning key items, and listening to community feedback, this new version of Season 6 and OG, as a whole, seems to be moving in the right direction. Whether it ends up as a triumphant comeback or a stumble in Fortnite history depends on how these updates play out. But for now, there's real hope that Season 6 OG can live up to its true potential. I'll talk to you guys later, have a good one, peace.